Welcome back to High, Wide, and Handsome right here on the Arson Brothers Network. And look at here, the full gang, we're back together. We drug Size in from out of the snow. He survived. I don't know if any of us are really surviving after this week, month. I don't know how long it's been. I think Jeff's fallen about 12 times.
Yeah, I've gotten loose a few times out there on the concrete, man, but got a jammed up finger and a little bit of a sore back, but we're going to be all right.
Oh, man, I hate you falling, but I will rib you for it. I've almost fell a few times, and I've not even been out very much, and still, it's so slick. Sean, last I talked to you, you were blind, so I don't know what's changed there.
That's been every time you've ever talked to me in your life.
Some would say.
Yeah, had to take a little trip to the eye doctor and all this today, so you should drive back in this and you can't hardly see. It's all time, but we're here. Hey, we're here.
Well, we're glad you're here.
Yeah.
And Silas, we got you back after absence last week. Let's what happened? Oh no. We lost him. Just like that. My goodness. Man, you start pressuring a guy with these questions, and, I don't know.
I really hope the Undertaker just came into his house. I hope that's what's happening right now.
Oh, I think that's what's happening. But I don't know. We'll see if we get Size back. I don't know, but that's the green flag. That puts us on the lead lap, the heart of this show where we talk NASCAR, our love. And as you can see, we did get Size back again. We still don't know what happened.
Y'all wanted me for the whole podcast. I thought, I just showed up to hype the views and get people to come in to see a pretty face, and then I could leave. But I guess I got to stick around for the whole thing, apparently.
Yeah, we got to get our bunnies worth.
I thought they called you down to Bowman Gray to help shovel snow.
I mean, I'm ready to plow for them.
Yeah,
and they'll finally let you on the track, Size, if you'll run the plow.
Snow shovel's the only way they're letting me on the track.
Finally, he's figured out the recipe to get on that go-to track. Yeah, there you have it. The Clash. We're still waiting on the Clash. We were waiting on the Clash last time we were here. Yeah. It's been moved multiple times at this point. We're recording on Monday night. This hopefully will come out tomorrow on Tuesday, and supposedly the Clash will be Wednesday. I've saw some people saying weather is going to be bad there on Wednesday as well. I looked; It looked like a chance of rain, certainly.
Oh yeah.
Right. Last I looked, said a wintry mix and about less than an inch of snow. But I don't know. Who knows?
We will see. I've saw rumors of next Saturday already being floated around, which is wild. I did see on StubHub you can get a ticket for Wednesday for $14.
Oh, well, yeah.
I'm off Wednesday. I'm just saying.
Oh,
yeah.
With everything
Wednesday, head to Winston.
Yeah, I figured with everything going on, you could just walk up on Wednesday if it happens.
Well, I would say that's probably going to be the case. Who knows? Maybe some folks will show out, but I hope they get a run at, obviously, one, for my enjoyment, but two, in general, it's becoming a bit ridiculous through nobody's fault, but...
Yeah.
So here's my question then. So we see this is going on. Does the Clash return to Bowman Gray next year? That's my question, guys.
I think this is the writing on the wall for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got lucky last year. Go ahead, Size.
Yeah, I think warm weather environments. We're back to Daytona, LA. Phoenix maybe. I don't know. No more Appalachian mountain regions in the last week of January.
Yeah, it's just so tough. I mean, like I said, last year you got lucky and it went off great. It was great, but this year we see more the true nature of this area this time of year, this region, their region even. I mean, we're not far from there at all, really, geographically speaking.
Oh yeah, and heck, wasn't it the last year in LA that they had to move because of rain, and it was a whole thing.
It was a big mess.
Yeah,
I would like to see it back at Daytona, and the whole Daytona made more into a speed week situation again, with the Clash, more practice times leading to the Thursday duels, which, I mean, we get a bit of that, but not like it used to be. And I think that would be a cool thing to get back to that.
Yeah, I agree. I know that they're trying to dodge around the Super Bowl as part of why they do it the way they do now, but there's other days in there. I mean, the Super Bowl's one evening.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't have to be dead set on that exact day. I think you can work around. The real rumors of this race are to do experimental type things with it, which I mean, I guess Bowman Gray kind of was, but still those rumors of doing it in Brazil in one season, which I guess the climate would be good there. And there's still rumors of street course type situations for this thing. I don't know. I don't hate it being a race that is kind of shopped around to showcase NASCAR in new markets necessarily, but so I don't know. I don't know what the identity of the Clash ultimately ends up being, but I think this weather situation is going to change it again for sure.
Yeah, I'd love to see Bowman Gray have some kind of event that you could sort of bank on, though. I don't know what that looks like per se, but I would love to see some kind of summer or something happening down there because it's a really cool venue and just a really neat place.
Yeah, I think it's super cool. It's fun throwback. I saw some people calling for the All-Star race there, which if you'd asked me last year before the Dover announcement, I'd be against, but I'd take that over a Dover All-Star race, I'm sorry to say. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Wednesday night racing, though, that's kind of fun. I mean, we are a sport that is a weekend sport, unlike a lot of others. You see Monday night games in football, games all through the week. I guess Thursday night games football as well, and all through the week in other sports, but we don't have that as much as in racing. Always an interesting debate on should we.
I loved COVID year. We had Wednesday night racing like every week. That was so much fun just having a midweek race to watch.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it being Wednesday, actually, as long as it actually happens. I mean, like I said, I'm off. So it's going to be nice for me to actually just be able to sit down and watch it and not have to worry about getting home from work or whatever. So I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, I agree with both of you guys. What Size just said. I know through COVID year it was a lot of fun, but of course we just really wanted some kind of fresh entertainment through that too, and that may have played a role. But yeah, for sure. I mean, and I've always kind of liked that when I can come home from work and turn the TV straight on and there's racing. I really liked. I think it was the Truck Series last year. There were a couple races like that. I think they fell on Fridays, but the time would be at 5 or something instead of 7 or 8 o'clock at night. I mean, I don't know. I kind of like that. I'll be interested to see. It might be hard for a lot of people to get to see the the things that are going on during the day. But yeah, I mean, I look forward to it. I mean, I think it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, and obviously we are diehard fans. We're doing a racing podcast, so of course we're out for the more racing, the better. I guess the real answer lies within the ratings, but I don't see why we couldn't have Wednesday night, Thursday night, what have you, races occasionally, not every week maybe, but occasionally. I don't know. I think, as you said, the COVID years where we got more racing, as a race fan, of course, was real fun, but I don't know the ratings were that much better. Or in fact, they were a lot better, but that was just because we were the only sport going, I guess, for a bit, but...
Yeah, nobody could leave the house, so they had to sit home and watch racing.
Yeah, what a time. That was the best thing of that time.
The sad thing is it didn't change my life that much. That's what I do anyway.
Well, yeah.
And then SRX, they ran the Thursday nights, the kind of the throwback deal, and I enjoyed that. I was ready for that every Thursday night for those weeks. So, yeah. Yeah,
that was super fun. And that... a throwback in itself back to Thursday Night Thunder on ESPN back in the day. So, I mean, precedent historically of weeknight racing on TV is there. Obviously, now with Flow, you'll see some Wednesday night, Thursday night shows, certainly Friday night. Granted, that's not on network TV, but they make it work over there. Just all interesting, but hopefully we'll get some Wednesday night racing this week.
Yeah.
I saw a video of Ricky Stenhouse and Todd Gilliland helping shovel.
I did see that. I saw that. It sounded like...
I thought, what other sport would you get where the athletes would be out there getting the stands ready for the actual event for the fans?
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Sounded like Ricky kind of wrangled Todd into it from one of his interviews I saw, which was funny. But no, I thought it was good. A couple good sports out there helping out. You like to see it.
For sure.
Been a lot of fun snow day, if you will, type socials from drivers this week. I'll give them credit. They've had those phones out making some content.
Yeah.
But since we don't have a ton of NASCAR stuff this week, since unfortunately the Clash is behind, we're going to catch you up on our predictions from last week that you did not get to make.
I know. I didn't get to put my 2 cents in on who's going to win it all this year.
We always want your 2 pennies, sir. Well, let's hear first for your Daytona 500, a main winner pick and then a dark horse pick.
All right, my main winner pick. I think a lot of you guys mentioned this. I watched the episode from last week. I heard this guy's name thrown around a lot, but he really is, a driver who's getting better every year. He has a certain amount of success, on super speedway, restrictor plate track, drafting tracks, whatever you call them. My main pick is going to be Bubba Wallace to win the 500 this year.
Okay, yeah. Well, we're supportive of that. I mean, obviously as fans, but even just as from our picks.
Yeah.
Who's your dark horse?
My dark horse is now this driver himself might not have had a lot of success at Daytona, but the Front Row Motorsports number 34 car has had some success at Daytona. So my pick for the dark horse driver is going to be Todd Gilliland. I think Todd's shown a lot of progress in the last couple of years in Cup. I think he's right on the verge of, winning a big race. And I think after Front Row's success in the courts, that if there's going to be a dark horse winner, Todd's going to be the guy that gives him the success on the track, and it's going to be at the 500 this year.
Man, I love that pick, actually. That's fantastic.
It's because he was shoveling snow, ain't it, Si?
It's because he got that show. It's because I really want Long John's to put some fish and chicken on sale after he wins.
That's what it's really about. No, I like that pick a lot. I do think Todd's basically been constantly improving since he got to the Cup Series, and FRM not bad at all and fantastic at super speedway. So yeah, I like it. Okay, now what we want is a quote-unquote big star who is going to miss the chase this year.
Well, I'll tell you who's not going to be in the chase this year, and that is Chase. Chase, this is the chase. Now, which Chase, you may ask? It's not number 19, Chase Briscoe. It's Chase Elliott. I feel like Chase Elliott is going to be out of the chase this year. I think with the new playoff formula, I think you might sneak a win in, but it's no longer winning you're in. Some people might be upset about that. Some very wise people might be upset about that, but that's what it is. And I think with this new formula, I think Chase is going to be out. I think he's going to have some inconsistencies during the season, and it's not going to be his year.
Wow, that's definitely a bold take. I like it.
That's the hottest take I've heard in a while.
Hey,
wait, I put out Denny Hamlin.
I'm in
is true.
Fuego, baby. Yeah, you put out the man that's 97 years old at the end of his career.
I like it. I think most people have thought Chase would do well in this type format. I can see it, but he has been up and down really since the leg injury. I guess argument for back on track a little towards the later on bit of that, but I mean, he definitely has since that injury. So we'll see. It's interesting. I like it though. Hot take. All right, now who's the breakout star? And this it could mean whatever you want it to mean, but who you got?
I think the breakout star is a guy who's driving for an up and coming team, a team that's doing a lot to increase their notoriety in the sport. And I think he is going to be the guy that gets him a win this year and gets his first win in the Cup. I think our breakout star is going to be Carson Hocevar. I think Carson ran really well at times last year. And I think that this year he gets a win and maybe makes the chase. He might not make the chase, but I think he's definitely going to sneak out a win this year.
I certainly like that. And I personally can't disagree. I think that win's coming for sure. Just getting over that hump, and possibly once he does, more than one win, in my opinion. Yeah. Possibly. And Spire, Spire, a very interesting team to watch develop into what they have and are going forward. Okay, that gets us to the big ones. Your championship picks. We'll start with the Truck Series.
Truck series. I think this guy he ran some Xfinity last year. I think he's doing full-time truck this year. I think Daniel Dye is going to. I think Daniel Dye is going to get his first championship here with the trucks.
Wow, Dodge first championship coming back,
driving
or
the
Ram?
I think
Excuse
the Rams
me.
are going to come out hot. I think Rams pumping that money in there, and that's going to put Daniel Dye as our Truck Series champion.
Wow, you and Michael Waltrip.
We can't lump them together. I have PTSD.
I might wait 5 hours for him to show up, but he'll be right when he does.
Yeah, I like that pick though. That's a fun take. All right, now O'Reilly series.
Hey, there's only one answer for O'Reilly. That's Big Country. Big Country taking it all this year.
Man,
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just ripping y'all. It is not Big Country. I agree with. I don't remember who said it on last week's podcast. I agree with Allgaier. I think Allgaier's just got the consistency and experience to do well in this formula. I think it's going to be Allgaier. He's going to get his second championship this year.
I mean, it's hard to bet against it. That's for certain. Well, and then there was the big one. Who wins the Cup?
I mean, for the big one, I got to go with the man that would have won it, under old Winston Cup rules last year. Let's go see Bell, Christopher Bell. I mean, we're rewarding consistency. Bell's a consistent driver. He can do it on the, mile and a half. He can do it on the road courses. He can do it on super speedways. I think Bell's going to be our man.
Yeah, I don't think there's much of an argument for that as well. An excellent pick. Well,
Hey, I have real quick. I have a question that we can only ask Size. Size, who's going to be Rookie of the Year?
Well,
Cup
there's
Series.
a lot of it's a heated competition this year. I love me a good hot race for Rookie of the Year. I think Connor Zillich may barely edge by the skin of his teeth this year.
it's going to be tight.
Yeah.
We were going to see one other rookie, now I guess for Rookie of the Year, but Corey Haim's going to be, sounds like several races, including the Daytona 500, so we'll have a couple rookies along the way, but yeah, certainly the Rookie of the Year actual race is locked up. But that catches Size up from last week. We're still waiting on the Clash, like all of you, so it's going to wrap up our NASCAR talk for the week. All right, now we'll get into the Bullring report. And right now on the Bullring, we're still focused on the Ram Race for the Seat series, giving us some fun action from Virginia International Raceway, Caraway Speedway over the last few weeks. They're dropping these episodes like wild. It's almost hard to keep up. I mean, I'm having fun doing it, but they got to get them all done before Daytona, so I get it. We got episodes 2 through 5, I think, since last we talked, or 3 through 5. My main takeaway is I want late model racing on a road course, car store. Please put it on your schedule. How cool was that? Did you guys watch all this? I guess this should start out with.
I'm still need to watch episode 5, but I'm caught up otherwise.
Okay.
I watched episode 5 last night, so I'm completely caught up, and I agree 100% about the getting the road course on the car store. Got to get it going, man.
Man, that was so cool. It was it reminded me of old Winston Cup cars, kind of on a road course situation, and with more cars out there, it'd be something to see. I get it, because you're probably going to get a bunch of equipment torn up. Those guys don't have the funding for that, so I mean, I understand why. One reason probably doesn't happen, but man, it would be cool.
Yeah, I think what Matt Collig was saying, after they did all that, they sent 5 cars out there and they tore up 4 of them.
Yeah.
That one heat race that my man Minnie snuck through and won, that was wild.
Yes, that was awesome.
Yeah,
Minnie laid right back. Minnie, star of the show, really, I think, so far.
I mean, he's pretty cool so far. That first lap, first right turn, Landon Huffman in the lead. Boom, gone right off the racetrack.
Yes, dude. He got ran over.
Then my boy Michael Christopher Jr. got kind of sent there. I thought he
Yeah.
was going to maybe win that one, and he kind of got screwed out of that.
Yeah.
And Michael Christopher Jr. is my underdog of it all. Like I have no knock at many, but man, somebody needs to give Christopher Jr. a shot. He's killing it behind the wheel, the whole commercial shoot and all that thing. He killed it on that.
If he would have just kept his hat down.
Yes, that was crazy.
But
I mean, I get it.
I know I'm the old man of the group, but I'll say he'll always remember that. And there are a lot of young drivers in that group and that are watching that will remember that. You got to show them sponsors, man.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
No, because of it, otherwise he absolutely killed that commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We think back on it like when, 20 years ago, drivers like, Dale Jr., Tony Stewart, you always saw them with their hat backwards. But those guys have earned that. I don't think Michael Christopher Jr. has earned the chance to not have Ram front and center when you see him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, and if you remember, Dale Jr.'s backwards hat almost always had Bud right here.
Yeah.
Steel or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely a valuable lesson. Jeff, I wanted to mention to you because I had major flashbacks of something we did while watching a bit all of the show and any reality type show, but certainly that commercial type shoot. And this is not to plug ourselves, it was a long time ago. It feels like a different lifetime ago, to be honest. Jeff and I were on a reality show for the Travel Channel, Paranormal Challenge, which you can find here on the Arson Brothers Network if you go back through our videos and want to see that. But certainly racing to paranormal ghost hunting different, but all those shoots, those interviews, that kind of stuff, man, my mind went right back to that, and those things are brutal. It looks like it looks like it's easy, but it was the worst part of our whole experience. It's a whole day of nothing but stuff like that, and I know these guys are going through that. Did you have those flashbacks?
Absolutely. When I was watching it, I was like, every time that I was watching them do anything, I was like, wonder how many times they had to shoot that. Yes. Get that. Like every little scene I see on the show, I think that, like, if they're just gonna, like, walk into the house, I'm like, they probably made them shoot that 10 times.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely. Just having that little bit of experience that we had was enough to make me realize just what goes into these reality shows. And so there's a lot more going on than what we see. I would say for every 40 minutes of that show we're getting, there's probably at least a day and a half's worth of filming just to get that 40 minutes.
100%. It's wild. I remember at Trans Allegheny Lunatic Asylum, just us walking down that hallway in a row for at least an hour straight. Just walk it, go back, walk it again, filming it every time. Yes. It was terrible. That part was terrible. But I have flashbacks of that, and I know those guys went through that. I guess they've already done.
Absolutely, man. That's what, like, whenever like Trevor Ward, I don't know why, but I was feeling bad for him. Yeah, because you could tell that's just not his world. He just wants to race, man. And I was like, man, Trevor Ward, I know he's hating this.
Yeah,
Trevor Ward killed it on that panel, though. He was the only guy that brought up the sponsors. I mean, I like Trevor. Give a NASCAR interview, you got to drop those sponsors, and he got them in there.
Yeah.
Also, on that panel, we had the biggest star in the history of NASCAR appear in the episode. Mr. Bob Pockris.
Yes.
Darn right. I was waiting to say it too, Size. I bet you Bob don't need Bob. I bet he's one take Bob. I bet you before that thing else.
Yeah, I popped big for Bob. I like that whole fake press conference segment. I thought that was neat, and I mean, definitely part of it. But I popped real big for Bob showing up as well.
Yeah. I'll tell you guys something. Of course, Bob, again, that was my takeaway too. But I was really thinking that we were going to see another big star because at the cookout, because all the way down to the name Tim.
Yes, dude.
Tim.
Oh, God, I'm so glad you brought that up. They kept saying it, and I was like, it's going to be Tim Duggar. We have a running joke here that you may not know about Tim Duggar. As far as being the NASCAR house band, which we stand by because he plays at so many tracks. I know he's friends with Junior Walter Plot drivers, but I mean, I thought it was coming. Like,
before the show's
yeah. In my notes, that's one of the notes I have when Chris Rice says, "I've got a buddy that plays a little country music." It's him. It's gonna be him. There's no one else it can be.
Yes. I 100% thought it was coming. I'm really surprised it wasn't.
Well, I feel like Chris Rice requested it just to send Tim, and he was convinced it was going to be Duggar. And they sent this other guy.
Yeah. Oh man.
Also, a funny thing that I noticed in that episode is, when they're getting out of the trucks and doing their intros for the commercial, they had a guy say like one of the most iconic lines of all time in entertainment history, and nobody popped for it. You got a guy get out of the truck and go, "Hello, I'm Johnny Cash."
Dude, I popped for that too.
Back. Don't say anything else. Just market that one line.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Johnny Cash, NASCAR.
I go buy a Dodge.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that dude's Jonathan Cash, but I love that they utilize the Johnny Cash bit a lot.
Yeah.
That's smart. All those guys.
Every time they were selling those trucks, I kept thinking, at least they're not selling a cat skid steer loader.
Oh, the infamous award to Burton ad read. Oh God! All those guys though, they got a good cast of guys doing it behind the wheel and just as characters for the most part. It's been pretty fun.
The
Absolutely.
Kelly boys have both been pretty impressive.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, overall, like you said, just a really good cast. I've enjoyed it, man. It's one of those things where I don't know that they'll do this every year because I don't know that they'll have an open seat every year. But it's been fun to watch this year.
And I'll tell you, Dodge, they are going hard with this marketing. I see it everywhere. I sent you guys a snap over the weekend. I was watching a wrestling show, and they were on the turnbuckles, the apron, the thing outside. I mean, they are everywhere with Ram right now. It's nuts, and at the commercials galore.
Yeah, they're coming back strong.
Question, I don't know if you guys know this, are Dodge and Ram separate things now? Because I thought it was the Dodge Ram. But when they were doing the commercials, like, one of the guys said Dodge Ram. He's like, no, I can't say Dodge. Sorry. I just have to say Ram.
They
separated the two things now?
Yeah, they separated the brands. It's all under the Stellantis, I think, is the main company that owns it all now, if I'm not mistaken. Dodge is a brand, and Ram is now a brand. I didn't know that actually either until this Truck Series stuff started getting announced. Yeah. And I noticed it kept saying just Ram, which I thought was odd, and then I did a little digging into it, and they separated the brands. But
well, I didn't know that either. It confused me a little bit there.
Yeah.
Why they weren't saying Dodge Ram.
Yeah, well,
I was wondering the same thing.
Yeah, they separated those brands. Kind of odd, but go ahead.
I was just gonna say I owe a friend I work with an apology because like a year ago she bought a Ram and was like, they're not Dodge anymore, and I'm like, you're crazy. So hey, if you're listening, I'm sorry.
That's great. Yeah. Sean eating words right here live on the podcast.
It'll happen regularly. Get used to it.
Yeah, I did see one of the guys from, I guess, Stellantis or what have you, say this week they still were hoping to be in the Cup Series with Dodge, not Ram, in 27, but I don't know. They left a lot of wiggle room in case that doesn't work out, you could tell. But they said they were still hoping, so I'm sure
that could be our next season, a race for the seat.
Ah, man, that'd be wild for a Cup seat.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm here.
I can't wait for Peyton Sellers to try to sell me a neon.
Yeah. Another inside joke there. We got lots of inside jokes. Several of them revolve around South Boston, Virginia. So
most of them's true, and a few will make up. But
that's right.
I think the Cup thing. I mean, maybe Colleague. Maybe they keep that move going. I mean, I think they've went in big with Dodge or Ram or whatever you want to call it. So I mean,
well, it's hard for me to see Ram, Dodge, Stellantis, whatever, putting as much as we just talked about money and effort into all this for just the Truck Series. That's not what's happening. And Colleague clearly have uprooted their whole deal to partner with Ram. They definitely are not getting the support from Chevrolet on the Cup side, whether they say they are or not. There's no way. Why would they? So they have to assume it's coming. So, I mean, you have to think it's happening.
Yeah, I think the writing's on the wall, man. I'm like you. I think that's what's happening.
And I'm all for it. So another manufacturer, that'd be great. Yeah. Well, that's the Bullring. They're dropping another one of those episodes, I think, tonight. I don't know when the last is, but we're getting close to them. Well, I guess they got to get done before that truck race at Daytona. Well, all right. For the Bullring. All right, guys, that gets us into this week's Hall of Fame. And I dressed the part for an item I want to show tonight. And I want you to call me on my Dale phone.
Oh,
Woo!
Dale Earnhardt phone. Look at this thing. It's actually really nice. Like, if it was just sitting on a shelf, you'd think it was a diecast.
yeah.
That's really cool, actually.
And got the numbers on the bottom. Manufactured a 12th of 94. December 94.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Man.
Oh, hello.
What up? So I have this will show my age, Matt, but I got a question.
Okay.
Does it have a base? How do you hang it up?
That's a good question. Oh, it's right here. It's a
Gotcha. Oh, that's cool.
yeah. When it sets down, you just set it down.
For you kids listening at home, once upon a time, you had to pick your phone up and sit it back down. That's what
You
we're
had to
discussing.
plug this into your wall, into what's called a landline into your wall, which I think I have a jack for, but not an actual landline at this point.
Well, I'll tell you what, I still have a landline. So
Modern,
we're fine. We can,
modern
Yeah,
Dell
we-
phone and the classic Dell phone.
oh, well.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this to Sean's. Apparently the headlights flash when the phone rings, and it does engine noises.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Yeah, we got to plug it up and try it out now.
All right.
I like that the Dale phone invented the end call button at the bottom of the screen. Just
Yeah.
at the bottom of the phone.
Oh yeah, you
Call
could.
button on it.
Oops.
You might even call that the original car phone, if you will.
Oh yeah. Pulse and tone. You won't see that setting anymore.
Wow.
I don't even remember what that changed. I remember pulse and tone setting. Do you guys?
Wasn't that how it rang?
So, yeah, I think
It might
maybe.
be like you could select either a ring or the engine
Like
red.
da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's crazy. It feels weird that we can't remember that.
I think those are the buttons that my parents threatened me that if I ever beat me when I was a kid. So I ignored those buttons.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. But cool little piece.
See, what that phone for right there is back in the day, boys and girls, if you liked a girl or a guy or whatever, you had to call their house, and there was a chance you had to talk to a parent. But if you called and her dad answered and you said, "Yo, man, I'm talking to you on my Dell phone," you're gonna be good.
You were in.
You're
Got
in.
his blessing.
Yeah, you scheduled the wedding, brother.
That's right. You
I
were
just
in.
have to think that in this day of age of technology, there has to be some kind of an attachment that you could get that would go to your cell phone that would let you use that phone, and you could walk around at a race talking on that.
I think there is that attachment that I've saw online before. That's worth looking into. That would be hilarious.
Yes, it would.
We'll look into that. If I'm not mistaken, I try to remember where I found these things at, or we found these things sometimes. But I think this one was found 2 years ago or so at the famous Hillsville, Virginia flea market, as it's dubbed. If you don't know, basically the whole town of Hillsville is taken over by vendors. It's pretty epic, actually. But pretty sure I found this there.
Sweet. Well, that's a great pickup, Matt.
Yeah, not bad at all. I guess that's it for this week's Hall of Fame. Well,
Now we have to start a high, wide, and handsome hotline. And, they got to call it only on the Dell phone.
yes.
I don't care if Sean doing the pitch for it.
What's great is we have, I know for sure, a Sterling Marlin phone over here. There's more of these, and we have at least a couple more. Go.
Sterling in the Maxwell House car. I think me and you
Yes.
found that at a flea market somewhere.
Yes.
Years back.
I think you're
Is there a
right.
Dick Trickle phone?
Oh man, that would be great. But we could
Oh,
set
it
up
talks about
all
the
of them like an old telethon.
Yeah. when we need some money, that's our telethon right
Well,
there.
get them out, boys, because we're broke. I hate to tell you. Yeah, we could get a whole phone army. Wonder how many of them are. We may do some research next week, see how many of these actual are. All right, that's the Hall of Fame. That's going to bring us to the cool down lap. Well, a fun one. Not as much NASCAR talking news as we were hoping, but we're still hanging on.
Hey, but we had a NASCAR phone, so who cares?
Yeah.
That's right.
Hopefully by next week we'll be able to talk about some actual racing in the NASCAR series.
Yeah, some on-track action heading towards the Daytona 500.
That's right.
We're heading towards, by that point, be really close to the dual races, twin qualifiers, if you will.
Look,
Either
they
that or
get this.
hopefully,
Go ahead, Size.
I'll say either that or hopefully by the next time we record, Bob will have shown up in at least 5 more reality TV shows.
Yes.
Look, as we discussed off air, they either get these races rolling, or Matt and I are turning this into a Bridgerton podcast. For the next few weeks. So they better get on it.
Yeah, we got to get that rolling. We've been inside with the snow way too long.
We have your grace.
All right, guys, we're gonna survive the rest of this winter bash. We're about through it, we think. Maybe we're gonna watch some clash racing. We're gonna watch some Ram racing for the seat, and we're gonna be back next week.
That's right.
That's right.
Always.
All right. Give a little subscribe here to the Arson Brothers Network, where you can find How Wide and Handsome, as well as other shows, Exploring Appalachia, Arson Brothers Eats, etc. Check us out on the show socials, How Wide and Handsome. We're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, as well as their parent venture, Arson Brothers Entertainment. Any final thoughts, gentlemen?
Let's get this snow out of here and get cars
That's right.
going.
Yeah.
Ready, man.
like
Warmed
that.
up.
Like the sound of that a lot. All right. Appreciate it, guys. We'll be back next week.